Welcome to day 7 of our 10-day manifestation tune-up. And we have gone through looking at the understanding that we are creators and we have a choice to do it consciously or unconsciously. And we want to more often be conscious creators and affirm for ourselves, I am a conscious creator. And we talked about that prosperity is our birthright. It's not something we have to do anything to have or to earn or anything. Just our very beingness, just by being human, it is our birthright to be prosperous. It's our birthright to live the life of our dreams and to manifest what we want in our lives. And then day 2, we talked a lot about slowing down, really connecting with our breath and our senses, kind of how things feel on our skin, what we hear, what we see, what we smell and taste, so that we're fully in our bodies, so that we can recognize those things that are unconscious more quickly and we can stay in the present moment more often. And we talked about letting go. That was a longer day where we talked about all of people or situations or things we needed to forgive and just looked at that process and recognizing the patterns or the situations that we're like carrying with us like some kind of luggage that really doesn't assist us in really manifesting the life of our dreams. And then we talked about what it takes to shift the energy in our physical environment, and then moved into the next day, how to shift the energy or move energy within our own bodies through the tapping or sweeping or shaking or dancing it out, doing the Bernie. And then yesterday we did that exercise and talked about uncovering our hidden beliefs, those things that maybe we understood as growing up from our family or society, but also those things we tell ourselves and those voices in our heads as we look at a way to bring those unconscious hidden beliefs into consciousness and to transform our stinking thinking. And so today we're going to continue on that vein of really looking at our inner bully and what sabotages us. So I hope you'll take a few moments right now to subscribe to the channel if you haven't gotten any of these and you want to continue to get tools to help you in your manifestation process, as well as take a look at the website. A link is in the description. So let's start with getting fully present today. So go ahead and get comfortable wherever you're at. You can sit down, stand up, sit in a chair, sit on the floor. And if it's safe to do so, I invite you to close or lower your eyes. And we will take 3 deep breaths together, starting from empty. Breathing in and letting it out with a sigh. Breathing in again and letting it out. And maybe we need to move our shoulders or move our body a little bit, make a louder noise. And one more time, taking a breath in and letting it out. And as we allow our breath to return to its own rhythm, we notice, we pay attention, we notice how we felt just a few minutes ago and how in this moment it's different, just 3 breaths later. Leaving behind anything that's come before, not worrying about anything that is to come, allowing our thoughts to float through like boats on the sea or boats on a river, clouds in the sky, not attaching to any one of those thoughts, but just allowing them to drift out, in and out, just so that we can be as fully present in this moment as possible, recognizing that all we have is this moment and this moment and this moment. Taking some time to connect to our higher self, our God self, connecting to God, higher power, creator, our inner wisdom, recognizing that we already know all that we need to know. And that this process of remembering helps us to really stay centered throughout our day. And call to mind, yesterday we worked on those hidden beliefs. If there was a particular belief that was prevalent for you, bring that to mind right now. Bring that to the forefront of your mind. Do your best to be the observer of that belief. Taking a look at what's it saying? What do I make it mean? How do I respond to other people because I have this thought about myself? I'm not enough. I'm not worthy. I don't deserve to have nice things. Whatever, I always mess up relationships. Whatever that voice is telling you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you are someone that needs to write things down, I invite you to pause the video and go get some pen and paper. What we want to look at now is figuring out a way that those hidden beliefs sabotage us and they get in the way of us manifesting the life of our dreams. So what can we do about that? How can we shift that and fix that and make it different? And one of the ways that I have found is to look at that voice as an inner bully and look at can I name that inner bully so that I can basically say, and name it something neutral, not something that brings up any emotion for you, but something that's like, so, whoa, there's Cousin Matilda doing that thing she does. Wow. Well, thanks for sharing, Cousin Matilda, but I'm on a different path right now. I'm doing something different. I'm manifesting something different in my life. So thank you for sharing, Cousin Matilda. But I'm going to listen to my own wisdom, my own guidance. And sometimes it helps to take that voice, and as silly as it sounds, to remind ourselves that that's not the truth of who we are. Because the truth is, we are well, whole, and complete, just as we are. There's nothing we have to change. There's nothing we have to do to earn our birthright as creators. And so being able to really embrace this idea that I am a conscious creator really means being okay with all of who I am. So when my voice, my predominant voice that says I'm not enough, that does things like, who am I to be doing these videos? Who am I to be teaching? All of those pieces, all of those voices, I get the opportunity, as do you, to go, wow, thank you for sharing, Cousin Matilda. I appreciate that. But you know what? I am following my bliss. I am doing what I'm called to do. I'm listening to my inner guidance and I'm following it. So thank you for sharing. But I don't need that. And that, for me, was one way to help me separate that unconscious voice, even when it was brought to consciousness, because sometimes these voices get a little louder before they're really ready to go. And so it just was a way, and by giving it a name, I could look at it differently. I could look at it from that observer point of view versus getting all wrapped up into it and actually strangling my manifestation and just adding more baggage to have to let go of later. So I encourage you to find some kind of fun, neutral name that you can call your inner bully and just allow your inner bully to be its own separate entity so that you can observe and become more conscious of the beliefs that you have and be able to transform that so that you can have the life of your dreams. Because after all, you are a conscious creator. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.